back to normal. You look good. You look good. Am I NSFW right now? Ah, my NSFW. Am I not safe for work? Creating a hostile work environment. I'm trying to hunker down. I'm trying to hunker. You know that expression? Hunker down. I'm hunkering. Yeah. Boom. All right. Whew. All right. How we doing? I feel like the mic is not properly set up. There we go. Sorry. There we go. There we go. So close. All right. That better. Much better. Ah ha. Much better. A little bit better. Check, 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 check. Check. 1, 2. Oh, I guess I do got to turn it up. Check. All right. How's that? How you guys doing? Good morning. Good afternoon. How we doing out there? Sorry, I still got the beats in my head. Funky beats. What's up? What's up, cousin? What's up, cousin? Ain't that right? What's up, cousin? How you doing in here? Bernie Mac. What's up, cousin? How you doing? What's up, Brittany? She thinks I look good. You're supposed to think I look good. It's in the contract. Cassie, how you doing? Good evening, Cassie. Sometimes I forget, you know. It's daytime here. Look, I'm gonna open. Let me see if this sheds some light. I was gonna open this window up, see if I got some light, but I want to make it super hot. Whoa, whoo, good lord. Oh shit. Whoa. Do we what? It's supper time. Gonna make some paschetti. Paschetti? That sounds Italian. Paschetti. Sorry. There we go. You ever have like that moment? You know when like something falls? It could fall anywhere. But something just falls perfectly. Perfect in the right way to cause you maximum pain. Like it could have fallen anyway. It could have fallen in any direction. It could have hit anything. The camera right here, little tiny camera, right? It doesn't weigh, you know, I don't know, quarter pound, maybe that. Little tiny camera, you know. Oh, we're starting the you-knows early. I was adjusting it, but I had just set it in the cradle. I didn't lock it in the cradle earlier. And so I had set it in and just had it there. And I started jostling the camera, and it fell out of the cradle. Now, you think it wouldn't cause any damage. If it hit anything, it wouldn't cause any damage. But it just happened to fall, and the very sharpest possible corner of it hit me in the wrist, like right in between like a bone and a nerve. You know, like that spot right here on your hand. Right here, ese. Right here, that's how it shows you're down from the body, ese. Okay? Keep trucha. Blood in, blood out? No? I don't know. Right here, it hit me in my placa, Holmes. Nah, it fell off and hit me. It hit me right here in my placa, Holmes. Okay? Pinchy hazard, eh? It hit me right here. Like right in this bone right here, and then there's a nerve. If you guys feel that, everybody, I'll give you a moment. Everybody, if you're driving, just do that thing with you. Just steer with your legs for a couple minutes. Humor me here. Put your finger, and if you're driving, stare at the screen intently so you see exactly where I'm pointing, right in here, like the thumb, like in between the thumb bone and the index, but like more on the finger. Like we're going towards the finger, less thumb crotch, right here in the thumb crotch. It kicked me in the thumb crotch. Now I know why it's called a thumb crotch, because it sends nerves, shockwaves. I get it now, thumb crotch. Not because it's, no, but, oh, right in the mommy daddy button. TikTok that. I had mushrooms, peppers, and onions. Just mushrooms, peppers, and onions. I had that too. But underneath it, I had cheese and sauce and bread. And there was also pepperoni and I had that same exact thing, Cassie. Mushrooms, peppers, and onions. I had that same exact thing. Mushrooms, peppers, and onions. Except it was mixed with beef and cheese and served on a hoagie roll. And I do the same thing every time. I get the same sandwich from Jersey Mike's. Okay? Jersey Mike's. Never Jimmy John's. I'm telling you guys. Never Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is a fucking one of those rich cocksuckers who likes to go out and blast endangered species. Okay, so like if you go on Jimmy John's like Instagram or whatever, he posts pictures. My thumb crotch is still aching. Jimmy John, you go on Jimmy John's Instagram or whatever, and he's got pictures of him where he like bagged an elephant, bro. Yeah, bro. Fucking bagged an elephant. Fucking caught an elephant. Well, the Bushman took me to an elephant. I fucking killed it, man. Fucking killed that bastard. Fucking pictures of him fucking kills a lion, holding up the lion with a big ass smile on his face. Lion, cheetah, a monkey, baboon. I don't know if he did all that, but Orangutan. Fucking orangutan. It was like with his mom. He was like smiling. And somebody was showing it magic tricks. They were like, "Oh, look at my thumb." And the orangutan was like, "Oh, bro, you know magic." And fucking freaking Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's rolled up and was like, "Ba ba 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 ba," and then pulled out his fucking Glock and was like, put his hand sideways for good measure and was like, "Yeah, yeah, 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 yeah," and then turned the gun on a little baby orangutan and was like, "What'd you see? What'd you see? What'd you see? Yeah, you didn't see anything. You go back to the jungle. You go back to the jungle. Tell him what you saw here. Tell him what you saw here. What's my name? Frickin' Jimmy John's. That's right, boy. Yeah, yeah." He was like busting caps at a albino killer whale and shit. They didn't even know it was a killer whale because they thought it was a beluga. And then they were like, "Nah, that's an albino killer whale." How do you know? Because he just ate that fucking beluga. See, now that's a joke for the whale enthusiasts out there, and I know at least one person's gonna get that joke. One person's gonna get that joke. That's my girlfriend. I don't care for Jersey Mike's, but I'd like a McAllister's Deli Yummy sandwiches and a side of cucumber tomato salad. Van Britt got it. See, he was a beluga, and they thought he was a beluga. So anyways, I do the same thing every time I go to Jersey Mike's. I get the Philly cheesesteak sandwich, the original. Don't need to mess with anything, you know what I'm saying? Get the original. It's been in business since 1997. They know what they're doing. I don't know. And it's a big fucking sandwich. Sorry, excuse my language. Sorry, grandmama. It's a big sandwich. Big. It's like a big sandwich. I don't know. It's got to be over 12 inches. It's got to be over 12 inches. I mean, the thing is huge. Maybe it's like 14, 15, 16. I don't know. It's huge. It's enough for two people to share or one person to eat a dinner and a lunch. And every time I get the sandwich, they cut it in half for me. Thank God, They're trying to spare my feelings. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to cut this in half for you because obviously you're going to save half for later." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going to save half for later." I even go through the motions like a choreographed dance. My girlfriend knows exactly what I'm talking about. I go through all the motions. I take the sandwich out, and I take my one half, and I put it on a plate or a separate piece of paper. I take the other half, and I wrap it up real good and tight. Wrap it up. Fucking like you need the Ocean's 12 crew, or the Ocean's 13 crew, to get into the sandwich. Not the Ocean's 8 crew. They're just gonna fight and bicker. I always put it aside. I put it far away. I put it out of reach. I put it in the other room. Put it under my pillow. So my pillow smells really good later. And I eat my sandwich, and I sit back, and I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I'm so full. I'm so full. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you believe? Like, I can't believe, like, I used to eat a whole one of those. Like the last time I ordered Jersey Mike's, I ate a whole one of those. Holy shit, I cannot believe I ate a whole one of them. See, a half is fine. Now that I know, one half is fine. I don't need it. I couldn't even imagine eating the whole thing. But like I just want I just got high. I just want like a couple bites of the second half. Like I'm just gonna take a taste, just like a little taste, because I had that whole sandwich. But like if I had like one or two more huge bites, I'm done. I'm done, and that'll be a nice little lunch. That's a big lunch for tomorrow. Boom, wrap it up. Two more bites, wrap it up, put it away. Okay, I'm done. Oh man, now I'm full. Those two extra bites set me over the edge. I can't believe I used to eat a whole one of those. 45 minutes later, I always try to do it like secretly too. Like when Brittany's not looking, when she's like really into the television show, and I'll ask her if she needs anything. Oh, babe, you want something while I'm up? Like a glass of water? Yeah, I'm just going to get a glass of water. And then I'm gone for like 3 minutes, eating over the sink like an animal, stuffing the last of the sandwich, and then I'm done. Because then I ate the whole sandwich, and now I'm miserable because A, now I don't have lunch for tomorrow, and B, it was way too much food. It was way too much food to eat anyway. But I don't know. I go through this little dance. You know, it's like, you know, one of those dances where it looks like the couple is fighting. They're like, do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just like that. You guys are like, what fucking dance is that, bro? It's like fucking Star Wars on ice. That was an escapade. An escapade. Got my own life. No, that's a different song. I just went into two songs. Mega Mix. Remix. Janet Jackson. Mega Mix. Gonna make my own decision. I want to be the one that's in control. All right, sorry. sorry. I get it. It's I don't know. I gotta close this window or I gotta put on my sunglasses. Oh my God, look how bright it is in here. Look, I look like on, I don't know what you guys are seeing on your end, but on my monitor, it looked like the Predator is looking at me through his eyes like, want some candy? Want some candy? Want some candy? Like I look like I'm bright orange. That's just because I got a nice tan. No, I'm going to close this. It's way too, it's letting in so much heat. It feels like just opening up the blinds. I just opened up the blinds. I didn't like open up the fucking window. Oh, just opening up the blinds. Oh, fuck. Just opening up the blinds, it like let so much heat in here. I could feel the heat on my chest. On my hairy chest. Sorry. Button that up, man. Nobody wants to see that shit. That's from my grandpa's side right there. It has to be. That's not Native American shit. Definitely. That ain't Navajo. I never seen a Navajo with a hairy chest like this. Just keep up. Just keep with the Rhythm Nation. Gonna make my own decision. Wow, these bots, bro. These bots are out of control. All the bots that I added to the Discord, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know how to control them. I like just added them, and before I got I feel like I added them, but I never got to like activate them. They just fucking came alive. They just like had a mind of their own. And so now we have these bots in the Discord that are just like, I don't know how to control them. They talk back to you. You could talk to them. They'll talk back. It's like the one today. It was like, hey, you just got to the next level. I was like, oh, thanks. You know, like sometimes you talk back to Streamlabs. You're like, oh, thanks, Streamlabs. And you know, Streamlabs is like, says nothing back because it doesn't. But these have like AI behind them. So you're like, hey, thanks. And it's like, oh, no problem. Wow. Nobody ever says thank you anymore. Thank you. It is my pleasure to be thanked. You're welcome. And I'm like, you a fucking robot? What? Safety meeting with Brightside. I'm Mr. Brightside. I like we got a lot of food cooking in this house. We're always making food. Lively kitchen. If we're not making food, we're bringing in some exotic kind of food, you know, like pizza, McDonald's. And so there's a lot of smells going around. I've noticed there's a lot of smells going around the house, and it gets everywhere because everything's, you know, it's not the biggest apartment. The kitchen is in the center of the house. My bedroom is just feet from the kitchen. The bathroom is right there. Can you see down the hallway? Oh, no. Well, anyways, the bathroom is right next to the kitchen. It's right there. And often when I make something very, I don't know, how do you say, pungent, aromatic? I make a lot of onions and peppers, a lot of garlic, a lot of onions and garlic going on. My towels, the bath towels, no matter how clean they are or whatever, they're hanging right there, and all the air around the kitchen is just going onto the towels. So whenever I wake up in the morning after I've cooked a hearty meal and I go to take a shower and I put my face in the towel, I could smell onions and peppers. Onions and peppers. Hey, where'd you get this towel? Hey, it's a towel from Philly. Hey, that's a Philly towel right there. Eagles, Eagles, there, you bastard there. Got my own life. Yeah, that's what's going on. Good Lord. Like, I get it now. Sometimes you wonder, like, man, these people out in the middle of Fiji and, like, Micronesia and the Kwajalein Atoll, Bali, Borneo, Madagascar, I guess. I don't know. All these little, basically I'm saying all these islands. You know what I'm saying? All these islands. You're wondering, like, man, why are there people out there? It's the fucking coconuts, man. These things are amazing. If coconuts are full of this shit, sign me up, man. I don't mind coconut. I don't know. Everybody seems to have a problem with coconut. I never got it. Like, what's the big deal? Like, whenever there's candies, chocolate candies, and people, like, take a bite of the candy, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's coconut, coconut in here, oh, God. Oh God, oh, get it out, get it out, get it out. Like what the fuck? It's not like it was full of fucking wasabi, man. Like it's a chocolate with coconut inside. Like it's like Mounds or the almond joy without the almond. I never got it. People like hate on coconut hell of hard. I think it tastes great. It's a texture thing. Some people are hung up on a texture. Hung up on a texture. Like eel. You ever had eel? Unagi? Not to be confused with anago, but unagi, the one with the sauce on it. Eel. Yeah, it's eel. It's like a fucking ocean snake or whatever, right? They're gross. They're disgusting. And their eyes, they have that eyes like always fucking like a chameleon eyes, like fucking. It's weird. They're weird. We should eat them. Eat the weird. They're disgusting, and like when you eat them, they have a really weird texture. Like when you put it in your mouth, you're like, yeah, it's not chicken, obviously. Yeah, it's eel. Dead on. This is exactly what I thought eel would feel like in my mouth. But it tastes great. It's bomb. But some people won't eat the eel because the texture, and also because it's fucking eel. The same thing with like octopus. Octopus kind of chewy, rubbery, delicious. Especially when you get the octopus, like the sushi. Like last time we went out to sushi and they gave us the octopus, and it was like the calamari, but they didn't hide the octopus. They didn't hide the octopus. Some places will hide the octopus. They'll like cut it into shapes and bread it in a way where you're like, oh, it's like onion rings, almost chewy onion, But this other place, they was like little baby octopuses. So like in the calamari, it was like a little like one like that, like a little bundle of tentacles and shit, and like a little like arms, like a whole arm, like a whole octopus arm, like one tent. And then there was like a bundle of tentacles. It was like a bundle of tentacles and then like a couple tents just by themselves. And with the suction cups still on them and shit. Like you could see the color of the octopus. He was like pink. It was like a nice pink kind of burnt umber or whatever, And it was like, it didn't, okay, it wasn't like that. But, I like the places that disguise it. I still enjoyed it, but I could tell after a couple bites, my girlfriend was kind of like, oh, damn. That shit's starting to look more and more like the real creature. Like, as we remove the breaded parts, like the components are starting to show. You could kind of put the puzzle together and be like, oh, yeah, we just made an octopus. Yeah, so I don't care. I eat whatever. I don't like pickles. It ain't about the texture. It's because they taste like shit. Shit. So gross. So gross. Like the pickle, it's a cucumber and it's a perishable food. So if like you left the cucumber out, it would just rot away and die. But instead, you put it in this juice. You put in some juice, and then you could save the pickle. You could save the cucumber for hella days. Now it's a pickle. It's no longer a cucumber. Now it's a pickle. Okay. Now you don't see how weird that is. Okay. You don't see how like that's what we do with human bodies. We take a human body. It's a human body. And then the human body it's dying. It's gonna decompose, and then we stick it in some juice. It's called embalming fluid. We pickle people. And then all of a sudden, like we take it out of the embalming fluid, it's no longer a body anymore. Now it's a corpse. Okay? It's a pickle. A human pickle. Corpse. Human pickle corpse. Same science. Cucumber. Pickle juice. Juice solution. A cucumber, pickle juice solution. Out comes a pickle. Human body. In the pickle juice embalming fluid. Out corpse. Pickle corpse. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It's fucking not natural. It's fucking witchcraft. I mean, you guys know my stance on fucking pickles, man. When I get into power, we're gonna fucking clean this shit up, man. I'm gonna hire that dude, that Wagner dude, that Wagner group dude who marched on Putin. He seems like a bad motherfucker right there. All right. If you're going to go to Russia and be like, I got my own military and I'm going to march on you. How about that? Putin? Yeah, you gonna march on me? No, 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 no. I got an army. I'm marching on you, dog. Yeah, come find me. You know where I'm going? Yeah, I'm going right into Leningrad, dog. I'm going to your house. All right, me and my army are gonna meet your army at your. Oh, now you're not home. Now you're not home. Oh yeah, Xi Jinping. Yeah, Xi Jinping's house. All right, yeah. I'm coming. I'm gonna be there, and when you get home, I'm gonna be waiting in the front yard. Oh, you're not going home to that home. You're going to the other home. Okay, I'm gonna be there too. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get that guy, and we're gonna march on fucking Vlasic headquarters, and I'm gonna take over Vlasic headquarters. I'm gonna take over Vlasic headquarters, and that's it. We're opening up jars. Okay? Yeah. You're gonna think it's like I'm some kind of despot. Well, I am. Okay? And this is my book burning. We're gonna take the pickle jars and throw the pickles in the street and smash the jars and pour the stuff down the drain. And people are gonna be like, pulling on the troops, and they're gonna be ripping the pickles away from young women and children and mothers and grandmothers. Give me a fucking pickle jar, bitch! I'm in a pickle. I don't like pickles. But that's the only food I won't eat just because I think it tastes like shit. It's not anything about the texture. I can't eat crab and lobster. Love crab and lobster. It'll get me sick. I eat it. I still eat it. My girl knows. I eat it all the time. Oh, is there crab in there? Little crab? I'm just try a little bit. Yeah. No, I'll be good. We're close to a hospital. It's right next door. I saw it on the way in. Yeah. No. I can eat more. No, I can eat at least 4 bites before I really feel something. Oh, chat. Hey, what's up, chat? You ready to be an island boy? I'm an island boy. You see the video of the island boys trying to do self-checkout and they couldn't figure it out? And somebody comes up and they're like, "Hey, you're the island boys." He's like, sorry, man. We're trying to do the self checkout here. We're having a real hard. They were having a hard time figuring it out. It's so funny. Taco, unagi, uni, snot with arms. Caught 1 catfish, 1 snake. We found tons of pickle okra hidden in grandma's pantry, getting the house ready for the auction. I guess I don't like. It's not like I don't like the whole pickling thing. Because technically you say like a canned peach is like a pickled peach, in a way. I don't like pickled cucumbers. Quote unquote pickles. They've ruined the pickling process for every other fruit and vegetable out there. Because one person one day just decided to like make them, and then some other bandwagon person was like, "Oh yeah, that's great. Oh yeah, this is great. You should make more of them. Oh yeah, no, yeah, sure. I'll take a jar home. Oh, it's so disgusting." Like, were you at the Vlasic's house? Yeah, he just gave me a cucumber that he had in, like, vinegar. It was disgusting. Oh, did you tell him it was disgusting? No, man, he's my boss. What am I supposed to say? I told him it tasted great. And then we have pickles. Wait, what do the cucumbers do to you? I love cucumbers. I love a real cucumber. I don't like after they've been pickled, just like I love human beings. But after they've been zombified, I don't really fucking like them that much. You can have a human being, he's a great guy. After he's a zombie and he's like, I'm good. I liked you when you were human. I don't like you now. Cucumber. Hey, cucumber. I love you. Can I cut you into slices and dip you into some hummus? Can I dip you into some tzatziki sauce? Or maybe I'll just eat you plain. Maybe I'll put you in some water. Maybe I'll just have you floating around in some water, and I'll drink the water, and it'll kind of taste like you, a little bit. And my girlfriend will hate on you. Or maybe I'll just cut a couple slices off and put them on my eyes. And lay back with like a mud mask on my face and a towel wrapped above my head. Like, like a woman on a commercial. I've never seen a woman do that in real life, by the way. Wear a bathrobe, a mud mask, a towel on her head, and fucking cucumbers over her eyes. I see that all the time in pop culture and TV, movies, commercials. I always see that. Never fucking seen that shit in real life. I don't think it exists. But no, I don't like pickled cucumbers. The rest of the pickled fruits and vegetables, you may remain. Even the pig's feet. Yes. Even the You only swelled up from lobster that one time. Like I feel a little bit in my throat when I eat, a little mouse. I feel a little bit in the back of my throat. I feel a little bit, in my like in my nodes area in my throat. I feel a little scratchy and a little swollen. I can feel a little like that. Like that'll feel good. After I eat a little crab, I'll be like, "What are you doing?" I'm scratching the back of my throat like a cat. We're getting weird these days, man. Getting weird. Safety meetings we get weird. Pickling and curing food is our original way to preserve food. Hell, I'm down with like everything else. Like when you see how the Inuit do it up in the Northern Territories, not Australia. I don't know why I said that. Up in Canada and Alaska, and these guys get the salmon, and they stretch out the salmon, and they cure the salmon, and they got the venison, they cure the venison, and like that's all they have when the harshest of winters, like on the planet, happen. These dudes just going out there and grabbing a little bit of salmon, eating a little salmon, get a little New York bagel, a little cream cheese, a little schmear, a little smoked salmon. A little caribou. Little caribou Lou. Sorry, hold on. That was funny. That was funny to me. All right, hopefully I've made you guys laugh a few times. All right, just in case you guys are new here. All right. I forgot to wear my name tag. All right. There we go. Can you guys even read that? All right. There we go. Yeah, just in case I get any new subscribers, they'll be like, "Hey, who is this guy?" I'll be like, "Oh, it's me. I'm West." Yeah, that's me. I'm West. Yeah, I work here. I was watching Fox News earlier, man. These fools are a trip, bro. Like you could watch both newses and see things that are extreme, right? So like you watch a little CNN, like honestly, CNN is a trip now too. Cuz CNN now is like the Ukrainian news network. Like every time I watch CNN now, it's all about it's on right now. And it's all talking about Ukraine. Ukraine. Every story's about I know it's a big story. I'm not trying to diminish the story. There's a war going on. There's a lot of wars going on. There's always an active war. I feel like there's always like 4 active wars going on at all times on Earth, which is weird. It's weird. You would think that's all kind of behind us. Like you're gonna watch me struggle with this for a while, but I'm gonna get it open one of these days. I just think it's weird that there's still wars going on. But yeah, CNN loves to cover that war, man, like big time. But Fox News, it's a trip because like they let the people on Fox News say whatever the fuck they want. It's like they just get carte blanche. They say I was watching yesterday. And I watch it because doing this show, I want to know what's going on everywhere. You know me, I'm a fucking, I guess I'm a liberal kind of dude in a lot of ways, but I'm also, I play both sides. I'm an asshole. I don't really like to pick sides. I'm for the side of logic. How about that? I like logic. And as a if political parties, we're talking political parties. I think I've covered this. Neither, man. I want something different. I want something new, not like asshole new. Not like reality star new. Not like something where it's just like someone that just fucks shit up. No, I want something new, who can do the fucking work, man. Who can do the job. Who wants to do the job. But that's politic talk. But these guys yesterday, they were talking about Ben and Jerry said some stupid ass shit, and it's cool. Like, I'm a Native American, so it's cool. Like, you're trying to speak on my behalf, but you don't have to do that. Like, I'll do that. We'll do that for ourselves. But Ben and Jerry tweeted for 4th of July that this country should give the land that is that Mount Rushmore is on. That this country should give that land back to the tribes. Okay, I get it. Nice sentiment and all. But then people tweeted back. They were like, "Oh yeah, Ben and Jerry's. Where's your corporate office located at? And your corporate office in Vermont, that's on stolen land. Oh, and you're owned by the Unilever Corporation. They have corporate offices all over here. Shouldn't they get back their stolen? Like, they opened up a whole can of worms. They shouldn't have fucking opened up anyway, because it's not their place. They're just trying to. It's 4th of July, and a company like Ben and Jerry's can't just be like, "Happy birthday, America." They gotta say some fucking controversial shit. Cool, I get it. You kind of did it like on my, like, using our people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure Ben and Jerry are a couple of Jewish dudes, right? They could have said some shit, for speaking for their voice or their people or whatever, or whoever was in Ben and Jerry's office. Either way, they didn't need to say that shit. They said it. I get the sentiment, and yeah, look, what are we gonna do? What's this country gonna do? Give back all the fucking land? Because it was all Native American land, like all of it. There might have been some places where like Native Americans like, oh, like what's not sacred land to us? I don't know, that right there. That's not sacred land to us. Like that's this. I don't know. Everything was sacred to them. They're, you know what I'm saying? There's not gonna be a part where they're gonna be like, oh, that hill right there. We hate that fucking hill. Like, yeah, don't you agree, guys? Chief, are you with me on that? That hill is sacred, but that mountain's not sacred. So if you want to take that shit and like, you can take that fucking Mount Rushmore. Either way, I get it. As a Native American, I was watching this and I was like, I knew when they brought up the story, I was like, here we go. And they just started going in. The Fox News dudes started going in. Oh my God, Ben and Jerry should shut their mouth. Well, basically saying the stuff that I was saying, my critiques on it. But not once did they address the elephant in the room, which is like, hey, yeah, there's a lot of stolen land out there. That's messed up. There was no, I don't know. I wasn't looking for an apology from the Fox News reporters, but I was looking for a little like, I guess, acknowledgement of that. Say like, look, man, that happened. That was really terrible. That's something in the human history, but nothing we could really do about that right now on Independence Day, giving back Mount Rushmore or all the land. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Ben and Jerry's fucked up, but the reaction was just like weird to me. And so I started watching again today. I was like, okay, this is what I got to do from here on out. Before I do the shows, I'm going to watch 4 hours worth of news. I was talking about this yesterday. Watch an hour of Fox, watch an hour of CNN, watch an hour of local, and then watch an hour of like ABC. We watch ABC in the morning. And it gives me all kind of angles. I could see what stories are the common thread. What stories are, everybody has their own story, and what the spin on the different stories is. I could see some of the different stories. Like Fox News loves stories about crime. I've noticed, like any little crime that's going on, like this person was assaulted while a smash and grab robbery in San Francisco. They love San Francisco, LA, New York, like the big cities, when stuff's happening over there, like crimes, and this just in, people driving, sideshow broke out in Oakland, and these people are just driving there, and cops looked on, and it's just like they focus on that a lot. CNN, they love some fucking Ukrainian war shit. Like, I could tell, they're still talking about it right now. But you could see these stories. I'm starting to kind of like it and watch it and kind of put it together, and see what stories are being pushed on the people, and what stories are kind of being hidden from the people, and it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting when you watch them all together for 4 hours in a row. It's also draining, but when I'm doing my trading, I'll just keep some news on in the background and kind of keep an eye on it. But yeah, it was a trip. And then today, today I was watching Fox News, and this dude straight up said, like, I know it's Greg Gutfeld, and he says more of the outrageous things on the news, but it's such a far cry from like the other news stations because they say whatever the fuck they want. This dude Greg Gutfeld said that stores should, once again, they're talking about like looting in stores and stuff, right? They love that. They're talking about stores should hire mobs, like posses, since they can't prosecute the people or stop them from stealing. Once they go outside, now they're carrying stolen merchandise. So what if stores hire goons to beat up the people who stole and take the merchandise back, and they'll total up the merchandise, and whatever the total of the stolen merchandise was recovered, they'll give them 10% cash. And the dude literally said this. I wrote it down because it was so fucking hilarious. He said, Greg Gutfeld said this shit. He said, it's actually a lot of fun for kids as a summer job. He said that shit. He was like, it could be actually a lot of fun for kids as a summer job. And they were like, oh, what, form a posse? And he was like, yeah, form a posse. They could go and they could get the guys. And then he said, one of the other people were like, oh, wow, they were kind of backing off it. They were like, oh, shit, yeah, you're going to get a lot of, you might get someone beat up. You might get a lot of people hurt. And he was like, he said this shit too. He said, if I could get just one person beaten up, I've done my job. And I was like, holy shit, bro. Can you believe that shit? If I could get one person beaten up, I've done my job. Well, really, I mean, your job is a reporter. I mean, your job is a reporter, right? Like to report the news. So if you could get one person beaten up, you've done my job. You've done your job. It doesn't make sense to me because your job is reporting the news. Getting one person beaten up is the job of like a fight promoter or like, Don King. Like Don King would be like, only in America. If I can get one person beaten up, motherfucker, I've done my job. Ain't that right, motherfucker? I don't know. Don King sounds like Bernie Mac, right? I don't know. Let's just pretend for the sake of argument that for this performance, the character of Don King will be played by Bernie Mac. Ain't that right, motherfucker? If I could get just one motherfucker's ass kicked, I've done my motherfucking job. Ain't that right? Only in America, motherfucker. Ain't that right, motherfucker? TikTok clip. Why did the pickle go to the art exhibit? Because it heard there was a delightful display of pickled masterpieces. The entire state of Iowa is on stolen land. So what can we do? Yeah, fucking everything is stolen. The entirety of California, Arizona, New Mexico. I mean, as far as the eye could see. Let's face it. We got to move past that shit. Trust me, I'm a Native American. We've moved past it. Kind of. I mean, look, I'm Navajo. We got the biggest and most beautiful reservation, so I'm not really complaining. Stores should hire snipers and just shoot the looters. Or, I don't know, like fucking people up. There has to be some kind of way to curb the problem. There has to be. There like literally has to be. We're really smart. Human beings are really smart. We built pyramids. We built the pyramids. Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery. It all started with the Big Bang. Bang! We're smart. We made the atom bomb. Everything in those stores recreated. People figured out how to fucking make a fucking a purse and cut the leather and fucking put it through a machine and add all this shit, and sunglasses and all the shit that people are taking, like, and laundry detergent. I just saw a bunch of people stealing laundry detergent. We figured out a way to make these things. We figured out a way to make guns. We figured out a way to put satellites over the earth that rotate. There has to be a way to cure and curb theft. There has to be a way, right? Unless there's a very easy way that isn't being implemented because this works better for the social narrative. You see what I'm saying? We're really smart. Human beings are really smart. Socially, we know how to handle these problems, but for some reason, they're not being handled. Why do you think that is? Because it works for the social narrative. If that problem was being taken care of, people would look elsewhere. And when you start snooping around and you start looking for other problems, you just might find real problems. You just might find the source of the problems. So, like I said, there is a way. There is a way for them to fix it, but ain't no money in that probably. But yeah, I've noticed that Fox News is a trip, bro. They say whatever they want. He literally said that shit. If I get one person beaten up, I've done my job. Man, no, you haven't, bro. Reporting the news, like, fair and equally is your job. Not promoting fights and getting citizens to attack people in parking lots for, items from a Target. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it either. Okay? Don't think like I'm for looting. I'm not pro looter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not pro looter. I'm pro people living and being brought to justice. But I'm also like, man, this is the thing with people. It's about the action for people. People don't like the fact that people are stealing and getting away with it. And so people want them to be taught a lesson. It's not about the item. It's not about the cost. Nobody cares about it because we know that there's people walking amongst us. There's people in power. There's people in the political system, the justice system that have stolen way more dollars in value, amount of dollars from the American public, from pension funds, from insider trading. They've stolen hundreds of thousands, if not millions and millions of dollars in almost legal ways, right in front of us, right under our noses. And we don't want those people to, get dragged out of their car and beaten by a mob or shot by a sniper. I mean, well, some of us probably do. But you see someone stealing $450 from Target, and people automatically are like, why can't they just do something? Kill them, beat them up, stop them, bring them to justice. Yeah, we hear fucking, some motherfucker in Congress did some insider trading and fucking, got like $2.5 million out of the trade. Where'd that money come from? Kill him, shoot him, bring him to justice. Nah, it's never like that. Just like somebody sent me a thing today. It was kind of like a mistake of him to send this to me because it was like, you should kind of know where I stand on this issue. There was a pride parade in Minneapolis, and he sent me a video of an old man, like a, 70-year-old man in underwear, twerking. He was going along the parade route and twerking in Minneapolis. And along the parade route, there was a lot of young children. Maybe some looked as young as 6, 7 years old, supporting the pride parade, wearing, rainbow-colored things. And my friend, 70-year-old something man, twerking in tighty whities. If you look hard enough, if you're really looking, you could see, he was kind of doing the goat. You could see the balls from underneath, big ass old man balls in the tidy whities. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't a pretty sight to see. And the question was, is this all right? And after watching it and realizing kind of, oh shit, this person I've known my whole life is like on the other side of things now. Like, he wasn't always like this. This dude like was very open-minded. And now I see that I looked at kind of like the posts that he's been sending me, and they're amplifying. They're getting more and more extreme in a certain view. And so I answered him logically, because I'm all about the logic. And I told him, I've seen women in parades doing much worse. Because it's true. Yeah, he's a 70-year-old man twerking in tidy whities, but I've seen women on film doing much worse in public. You just look at Mardi Gras, Bourbon Street. Nobody's raising an eyebrow about that. I'm not getting a text from any of my conservative friends when a woman is taking off her top or when a woman is twerking in public. I'm not getting a text from anybody there saying, is this right? So you got to have consistency in your views at least. If there's a guy twerking in tidy whities and you just don't like it, yeah, no, I mean, I don't want to see it. It's gross because it's an old man, but fuck, he has every right to do it. Why not? If a chick can take her top off, if a chick can take her, go out in a thong bikini and, in a parade or in a at a public festival on the beach, people pull out their cameras and all of a sudden she's got her top off. She's got, she's twerking. There's kids around there too. Nobody's tripping off that shit. It's very, very well accepted, if not encouraged in behavior. But once the shoe is on the other foot, people start to get really, oh, shit, It's all about your perspective. And so, I answered him, yeah, I've seen women do worse in public. And he said, yeah, you're right. I have seen women do way worse in public, but he said it's still like, it doesn't sit right with me. And I was like, yeah, well, you probably wouldn't go to that pride parade, right? Plain and simple. We stay away from the things that we just aren't comfortable with. It doesn't mean it has to not exist. It doesn't mean that pride parade can't take place. Me personally, I don't think I would take a young child to a pride parade because I grew up in the Bay Area and I know how like pride parades can get. It can get crazy. And if you're going there, you need to expect that kind of behavior. And you're going to see some sights. And so I don't think I would take a young child to a pride parade. That's just me. Maybe at a certain age, when my boy's 13 years old, you're 13 years old, you're a man now, you got your pubes, let's go to the pride parade, bro. We're going to represent. But it just wouldn't be your scene. You wouldn't go. So it shouldn't offend you. It happens to me all the time. There's things in this world like that all the time. It doesn't have to be a pride parade. If I'm walking down the street and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go grab a drink at this bar. I'm gonna go to this bar over here and grab a drink. And then I go, and then I realize like it's the local college's beer pong tournament night. And it's just a bunch of fucking like bros in wife beaters and tank tops and flip flops and backward hats and like pumped up biceps, and like their muscles are glistening. Wait. But like a bunch of like college bros, yeah, brownie, beer pong. I'm not gonna hang out at that bar. I'm not gonna kick it at that bar. I'm not gonna have a drink there. I'm gonna avoid that bar. I'm gonna walk around and find another place. I'm not even gonna go inside. It's not because I'm racist or don't like young white bros celebrating, their last year in college. I don't care. That's not my scene. I'm not gonna go there. Same thing if I'm walking down the street and maybe there's like a sideshow in Oakland broke out and there's people gathered around the intersection and there's cars going around and people are playing music and going crazy and partying. Guess what? That's not my fucking scene, man. I'm not racist. I have nothing against black people or anything like that, but I'm not kicking it at that scene. All right? I don't want a car flying out of control hitting me or eventually in a few minutes when the gunshots start busting off. I don't want to be there. That's not my scene. There's scenes all over the world. It's just not my scene. It's not because I'm not, it doesn't mean it can't exist. Fucking bros can exist. I think they could bro exist. TikTok that. You don't have to be part of the scene. You don't even have to witness it. Walk by it, walk through it. You can avoid it like the plague. And nobody's gonna say anything wrong about you. It's when you go and make fun of it is when people are gonna call you an asshole. There's scenes all the time. I'm sure that there are scenes for the other groups that we do, parades that we do. I'm sure fucking there's people who are like the Super Bowl is ridiculous. Why does somebody put so many? And we're just like, no, you don't like the Super Bowl? You're not American. There's scenes all the time. They don't have to be for you. It doesn't mean they can't exist or shouldn't exist. And so, yeah, I don't know. That was just something that kind of set me off today. Somebody had sent me that in my Instagram, and it was like, man, you don't know what that 70-year-old man went through his whole life. 7 years old, he finally has a chance to just be out of the closet. And so what is he going to do? He's so happy. He's going to walk down the main street in Minneapolis in his tighty-whities and twerk. I hope I'm that happy one day. Let's see here. Clip that Greg Puke field take. Oh, I put it on my thread. I put it on TikTok and a thread. Zero tolerance. Last store I worked at didn't have cameras as an employee. Let everyone know. No wonder we had so much stuff go missing. Oh, yeah, for sure. In some countries, if you get caught stealing, they cut your hands off. Deterrent, I think so. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. We don't want to live in those countries. I don't want to live in that country. You know, I'm sure that like the crime rate of like property theft in Phuket is really low because of the hand cutting thing. I ain't living in Phuket, you know, and it's because no one wants to live in a country where there is like an authoritarian police state like that. As much as we want control, we don't want to live there. Like if you heard, as cool, like I'm pretty much a saint. I do a few things wrong, like drugs. You know, I'll do some drugs now and then. You know, I'll do some shrooms, you know, or, you know, if it's, you know, just saying. I drink to excess. I smoke weed. But I don't like commit crimes. So if you told me, hey, in America, from now on, if you commit a violent crime or a bad crime, we're going to cut your fucking hand off. First, I'm going to say, well, shit, I ain't doing none of that shit. So, you know, I guess we're good. But what if, you know, if they're cutting people's hands off, like what if I had to steal a loaf of bread to survive? You know, what if the punishment for you know, what if there was just an automatic death penalty for crimes and you were falsely accused or if you really did act out of self-defense? No, that's okay. In this country, we don't fucking fuck around. Nah, we like this country because you can get away with shit. You know, that's what's great about this country. You can get away with a little bit of shit. That's nice. You trust me. You don't want to live over in Phuket or you know or Abu Dhabi or some shit. You know, like that's why we live here, because we don't have those rules. You know. Balls don't have nipples. Exactly. Balls don't have nipples, so they should be more acceptable. People wouldn't loot if they weren't broke. Exactly. People wouldn't loot if they weren't broke. And so the fact that we have very, very broke people in this. Look, a lot of the shit that people steal is easily produced, manufactured. You know, I heard this thing one time, like, what if we could just digitally print a bicycle? And you could go over to like a public place where a public park where they have the printer, and a kid can go and just print himself a bike and take a bike and go. Well, guess what? You would probably cut down on bike theft. So if we had, you know, some simple items available for some people to just live, to just get by, we would see a huge reduction in theft. This country is expensive. This country's expensive to live in. It is really tough. Now, granted, there's a lot of people stealing a lot of shit out there for profit, for greed, and yeah, we got to do something about that. But death isn't the answer. Somebody goes into a Nordstrom and steals an armful of purses. And I tell you, man, death isn't the answer. I'm sorry. It's not. You know, there's real reasons. There's real reasons to kill human beings. I mean, like serious reasons to kill another human being. And there it has to be done sparingly. It shouldn't be willy-nilly. Can't just be like, man, because that's where we're at in society now. Human life means nothing. You know, a couple people getting into an argument in the street. You watch the videos all the time. Happens all the time. People getting into an argument. One guy goes back to his car, pulls out a gun, bah, 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 kills the guy, gets in his car, drives off. And just starts going back to, he just goes home. Goes home, goes to work the next day, gets off work, goes home, police catch him, he goes to jail, gets on parole, goes to the court system, gets 10 years in jail. They knock the sentence down to 7 years. He does 7 years. But we're numb to it. People are numb to it. There's people out there without even a criminal record. They're just waiting to cap someone. Just waiting. And they'll go to jail for a few years and come out and then just be a little fucking phase in their life, like a bad girlfriend. You know? I've had bad relationships longer than some people have been to prison for violent crimes. You know, people out here, they just, especially like this younger generation, man, human life is not very precious to them. It's just not. And we need to turn that around, man. We need to get people changing that mindset, you know, that it is more precious. Every life is precious, man. You know? So I'm not really into the corporal punishment for theft. Then again, I also don't, my name's not J.W. Nordstrom. I don't own Nordstrom. I'm not looking at the profit line. I don't know how bad it's hurting them, but, you know, I don't know. There was a woman who wore no underwear to the Amish livestock auction and got thrilled by all the men looking up her skirt as she climbed up the bleachers. That is awesome. I want to know where that auction is. Going dumb in the town. Yo, for real. Dr. GTI, I've been watching a lot of footage from San Francisco, Oakland, and the crime is crazy right now. Like, you cannot believe that it got out of hand like that. I mean, it's just great. Trust me, it was not like that when I was living in the Bay Area. You got handcuffed for jaywalking. I got handcuffed for jaywalking. How about that stock market today? Yeah, no shit. So I as soon as the stock market opened, I was like, all right, I'm gonna look for a call because the SPY was so down. I'm gonna look for a call on the way up. It dipped, came up, dipped, came up, and then there was a big dip. I don't know if Doobie Wah was watching a big dip, big red candle, about 15 minutes, 20 minutes into the stock market opening up. Big dip, and I was like, here's my opportunity right now. I bought a call. Started coming back up, and then a big ass dip. Stop loss out of my call, lose $20. Fuck. So then I buy a put. It starts coming down. My put starts coming into money. And then it reverses, change course. It starts coming back up. I keep the put was like an $11 put. It was like ridiculous, like low put. So I was like, okay, I'm going to let that expire. I bought a call, and then the call actually ended up by covering my loss for the original call that I got stop lossed out of. So I pretty much broke even in the stock market except for the put. So I guess I lost like $11. Whatever. Pay to play. I'll get them tomorrow. Get them tomorrow, Tiger. My brother-in-law witnessed road rage and a weapon drawn on the 4th of July in front of their house. Woo! Man, shit gets real when the guns come out. I'll tell you that. You know, whenever I know that there's a gun present, I'm probably not going to be kicking it that long. You know, it's probably a good time for me to start heading back home. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running for president. I like the sound of that. I could get behind that guy. I like original Robert F. Kennedy. Let's see. Donald Trump on RFK. RFK Jr. He's a very nice guy. He's a very respected guy. I don't very know him very well, but he's a very respected guy. Wow. Trump actually doesn't hate on him. Give it a couple weeks. He's a smart guy and a good guy. He's a common sense guy, and so am I. What? I've never heard Trump say anything nice about anybody. What the fuck? That's a trip. Oh yeah, so Threads. That was the main topic for today. Instagram, Facebook, Meta, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram opened up a new app now. It's called Threads. So now we got Meta, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. Threads being a direct competitor with Twitter. Direct competitor with Twitter. Like, it is like night and day, literally, because Twitter doesn't have like a night and day preference. It's always a white screen with blue, white and blue is their theme. Threads took it the opposite direction. It's straight black. It's beautiful. It moves slower than Twitter. So like sometimes when you're looking at Twitter, you scroll and you could scroll through one thumb swipe up will just go. How does it go again? Wait, one more time. All right. So I got on there today, of course, because we're That's So West. We're the show. We got to be on all social medias. So I hear a new social media is coming out. I'm on that shit. Got on there today, got lost in it because I was like, well, shit, I got to start putting out some content on this app. I have on my Twitter account, I probably have like 300, 400 jokes that I put on Twitter. None of them got any traction. I got no retweets from celebrities. I got no likes, no love. And I'm putting out like some of my best humor, like from the past 10 years were these one-liner jokes. I wasn't really doing stand-up back then. I was just writing comedy in hopes I would do stand-up. So I would have these one-liners where I was like, I'm not going to use that in a stand-up act. I'll tweet it. And so I tweeted joke after joke after joke. If you ever went on my Twitter and start really going deep into it, there's fucking hella jokes. A lot of them I've talked about here. I've took them and used them on my show. So I was like, all right, let's start cranking out some jokes for this Threads. And I just start cranking out jokes today. I was kind of getting pissed though, because like every time I was going to the main feed, it's just like all these celebrities tweeting. It's just like nonsense shit because they're trying to like get seen. And it's like, man, would you shut up? Man, celebrities. So I just want all these celebrities to shut up for a second, so like us lesser known pieces of shit can get some fucking eyes on our account. I'm over here trying to tweet these jokes and shit, So I got on that today. I was kind of fucking around. RF guy is that guy, but they'll end up assassinating him. I hope not, man. That's the thing about Robert F. Kennedy. When the original assassination of Robert F. Kennedy by Sirhan happened, the FBI and CIA concluded that in the audio footage, because there's audio footage, there was news cameras around. The news cameras didn't capture the assassination, but the microphones captured the sound of the assassination. And the CIA and FBI confirmed that there were two shooters. This is public knowledge. There were 100% confirmed two different shooters, two different angles, two different gunshots, two different echoes in the room in the audio footage. Okay? Why don't, and I'm wondering, by a show of hands, how many people actually knew that was actual factual truth information? Like, this is not a conspiracy theory I'm talking about right here. This is actual confirmed information that the scientists have confirmed there were two shooters. How many people in the room knew that there were actually two shooters? Show of hands? Um, oh, is the volume low? The volume is low. I mean, it could be low. I could turn it up a little. Check, 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 check. We can try that a little. Um, yeah. Uh, so yeah, there's obviously a real conspiracy going on with the Kennedy family. I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy, you know. I either believe like some conspiracy theories, they're not even theories to me. I'm like, that's actual fucking like, if you can't see that's a conspiracy, if you can't see that's the truth behind that, you're tripping. But obviously, like with the Kennedy family, there's some weird shit. The assassination of John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, John, and now we got this. Now we got the young man here, Robert F. Kennedy. Man, I wish him all the luck, man. I wish him all because I remember Robert F. Kennedy, like listening to some of his speeches and reading some of the things that he's written. He really, really was like a progressive dude who, you know, in a lot of ways, he would be a perfect fit for the modern day political candidate. You know, he really looked at things from, I guess, like the citizen's point of view, being a Kennedy. But I don't know. There's a whole story there that I will never know. Either way, Threads, got on Threads today. New app by Instagram, Threads. Direct competitor with Twitter. It's exactly like Twitter in almost every way. The only thing that it doesn't have that it needs to have, I'm sure it's going to be added. There's no social area where you could see like what's trending, there's no hashtags. So you can't see like what trending topics are. The one thing that I really do use Twitter for, because I don't really look at Twitter for like what people are saying, like my feed, the people I follow, I don't really care. I don't really care what they have to say. I don't care what like Jack Black's thoughts are on some topic. I don't really read that shit. I go on Twitter and I hit the search button and I just go on to the trending topics. I look at the trending news topics, entertainment, sports, and then I look at the trending hashtags to find out like weird shit that's going on in the world, trending topics, stuff like that. That's what I use Twitter for. I don't really communicate with it. I don't care about posting on it. I don't get any run or any traction from it, so I never saw the use for it. Either you're established in the Twitter world or you're not. I think breaking through at this point, it just doesn't seem like it's going to work. TikTok, I could see like the potential in TikTok. Instagram, I could see, but Twitter is just, I get no traction on my Twitter feed whatsoever. And I've tried. Like I said, I have like over 400, 500 tweets, and I have maybe like 20 likes or some shit. It's like ridiculous. So yeah, I played with that today and I started, you know, trying to come up with some jokes and I started like commenting on people's stuff. And so I think I'm going to play around with it. I think I liked it. I think I'm going to, since it's such a new app, I think I'm going to like focus on that and like put a bunch of written content on my Threads. Also, there's 2 Threads apps. It's very fucking confusing. There's one app called Threads, and then there's another app called Threads from Instagram or something. And so the first one I downloaded was Threads, and I went to go like log in and create an account, and on it, it literally says, Threads is an app. It is not Threads by Instagram or Facebook. Like they had to put, it's like, oh man. So it's very confusing. So if you do go to download Threads, make sure you're downloading the right one. It's Threads by Facebook, Instagram, or whatever. Yeah. Fuck, I need more water. Fuck, I missed 420. God damn it. Nice new logo, by the way. Right? Is that new logo the balls or what, man? Brittany made that up. And so I have 3 logos so far. One is the West one that's like the beach scene. I have an LA logo, which is so fucking sick. I cannot wait to have like hoodies and t-shirts and beanies with this LA logo. And then I'm doing a San Francisco West. So I'm gonna have like the West Coast West, and then I have a specific LA and a specific Bay Area one with the Westside logos. So, and it's all thanks to Brittany, who is, I'm actually surprised she's not walking in the door right now. It's all thanks to Brittany, man. She grinded it out. She was hammering away all day on Canva, and she created 3 dope ass logos. I'm telling you, the logos she created are so sick that I cannot wait to start making merchandise with the logos, because I actually think that even I feel like if I sent coffee mugs to somebody with the West logo and somebody else saw the coffee mug, they would want one. I feel like if you were walking around with a West beanie or a West t-shirt, somebody would be like, yo, where'd you get that shirt? And you guys could be like, oh, it's from this show I watch. You know, you want one? I'll get you one. And just get, the more people wearing the clothes, the more people with the, you know, the stickers and the oh man. So I'm trying to like fucking do all this shit. I'm still kind of like in, how is it, like that post-retirement euphoria, you know, like I don't know what to do with myself. Like right now, all I want to do is like go over to the bar and have some beers, really, hang out, smoke weed. But you know, there's work to be done. What's up, babe? That's So West belly tops. I'll take 2. All right, I'll put them out. If you take a picture wearing one, I'll send you one for free. You know I like my hoodie. Yeah, hey, trust me. The West hoodie is going to be sick. Sick. I just got to make sure I find the right person to do the merchandise, because I don't want it like some cheap iron-on. Like, I want it to actually be a good quality print, good quality shirt. It's got to be good, man. It's got to be good. If I'm going to wear it around, it's got to be good, man. Because I only wear the finest of threads. I only wear the finest of threads. Look at the shirt that I'm wearing right here. See the shirt that I'm wearing right here? See how it has a zipper right here? Zippered pocket? Yeah? See how the zippered pocket right here? You see that? Yeah? It's a fake pocket. Yeah. Nothing goes in it. Look at that. That's as deep as it is. Like, if you want, you might be able to hide like a little baby aspirin in here. Let me see if I can hide my little vape cartridge. Here we go. Oh, this might work, actually. No, it does not. Nothing fits in this pocket. Look at that. I thought this was funny. Because earlier today I was going to put my vape pen in it. And I opened it up and tried to put, I opened it up and tried to put the pen in. And I was like, oh, I must have zippered it closed. Oh, no. There's just no pocket there. It's just a fucking zipper. I got this from the thrift store, by the way. So when I say, like, I only wear the finest of clothing, I mean thrift store shirts with a fake zipper. Fake zipper! You missed Brit by 1.75 minutes. I know, right? I was right on it. I was like, where is Brit? She should be walking in the door right now. Hello? I think we got a special guest. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, well, yeah. So that was it. I got on Threads. It's just like Twitter. If you, honestly, Twitter had kind of been getting old for me. I think it's because Twitter's been around for a while. And so when you're scrolling through Twitter, I've followed so many people over the past 10 years or whatever with Twitter that I probably only care about like 10 to 20 different people, like what they're saying. And maybe half of those people would be like people who are I'm close to. Siblings, friends, Steel Fawn. I'm talking about people on Twitter, right? Like there's probably 10 people that I know who I care about what they're tweeting and they actually tweet. And then there's maybe like 10 celebrities or websites that I actually care about what they tweet. So 20 people in all. But I probably follow like 1,000 people. You know, like 1,000 like dumbass shit, like some dumbass shit. Somebody made like a cool ping pong trick shot one time, and I was like, oh, I'll follow you. Probably more of that coming. You know, somebody does a prank. You know, I remember I was there was a girl who like falls into a bush, like in public. She'll just be walking around. She's a hella hot chick, and she would like throw herself into a bush, and people would like help her, and she acts like she's all like mentally challenged or something. And I follow like, and so I'm scrolling through my Twitter looking for like real news, you know, real stories. What's Twitter all about, you know? And it's just like I'm seeing this dumbass shit. So I think the difference is Threads is such a new app. I haven't corrupted my stream yet by following a bunch of dumbasses. Like I'm just following, you know, real like notable people, like people with notoriety, like Shaquille O'Neal, you know, and this chick who falls into bushes and stuff. Like I'm like, you know, and crazy cat videos, hard-hitting news stories. I don't know. I'm probably gonna corrupt it all over again. But it's nice. It's nice. It's different. It's dark. It's the anti-Twitter. It feels different than Twitter. Like you go on Twitter now, and I feel like every tweet that I read is just talking shit about someone else. Like it'll be a news story bashing another political party, political person, or bashing another news website, or it'll be like someone trying to debunk something that someone else said, like, oh, they said this on CNN and this is why it's wrong. And then Elon Musk is like, yeah, exactly. And like, I just feel like everything is like praising Elon Musk now. Like every tweet in my feed is just like, Twitter is so much better now that Elon Musk take over. Oh, Elon's fucking got the whitest, shiniest, softest balls. They smell like roses. And I don't know. That might be true, but I still flagged it for being misleading or spam. So I don't know. We'll try it out. We'll see. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll all think it's whack, but 30 million downloads. 30 million downloads in 24 hours. It took Twitter 10 years to get that, I think, or like 5 years. It took Instagram 2.5 years to get 1 million. It took Facebook 10 years to get 1 million. So yeah, these guys just did overnight what a lot of these social media apps had been trying to do for years and years and years and years and years. Threads just did it overnight. So yeah, I joined up. I'm gonna be part of that. I'm down. I'm down with the sickness. Oh, I was thinking of an invention today when I was brushing my teeth, as always, you know, who doesn't? And I think that this is the one. I think that this is the one that's going to put us all, like, we're going to be 1%ers after this. And then I'll probably fucking love Fox News. I'll be like, yeah, you're right, fucking Native Americans, goddamn Indians. Fucking 1% rules. Fuck your reservation. Give it time. Give it a couple weeks. Now I had this idea for an invention. Well, I guess an invention is an idea, so that's stupid that I should say an idea for an invention, because that's dumb. All right, forget it. I didn't invent shit. I didn't invent shit. I'm just a dumbass. Ladies and gentlemen, Brittany. Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
What the fuck is that? Tranq? A new drug? Tranq, an animal tranquilizer driving overdoses, gets into bloodstream and eats at your skin. You know, I need new drug dealers. They're fucking, all my drug dealers offer me the same bullshit. The same shit. You want some coke? You want some shrooms? Want some weed? Nah, you got something else, man? Like, what's new, man? Like, what's fentanyl all about? Oh, no, got it. Man, fucking everybody's getting fentanyl, man. People are getting fentanyl. They don't even ask for fentanyl. They're just like, oh, I'm going to just hook him up with some bonus fentanyl. You know, he's been a good customer. Hey, what happened to Rudy? He's such a good customer. Oh, damn. Fuck. Yeah, I gave him the freebie. Yeah, my drug dealer's not giving it. Like Flocka came and went. Fentanyl, is running rampant. I get no sample. Now we got Trink. I'm not even gonna ask. I might ask. Hey man, you getting some Trink? Oh, I don't get it. Fucking what good are you, man?
Not a drug dealer.
You're not a drug dealer, bro. You're a middleman. You're a goddamn middleman. Fucking knew it. Oh, my invention. Sorry. I could have talked about that all day. I got to break. That's a tangent. Got a tangent. A Trink tangent. Okay. I have this idea. What about, bear with me here. What about, I know as soon as I say this, you guys are going to be like, holy shit, next level. What about an all-in-one faucet?
Explain.
Huh?
An all-in-one faucet?
Yeah, all-in-one faucet. Right?
Hot and cold?
Huh?
What do you mean an all-in-one faucet?
Like all in one.
Why are you doing that?
What? Oh, because I know everybody here is like probably going, oh! So I'm like cheering with them, like they're excited, right?
Oh.
All in one faucet! Right? Right? No? Okay. Let me elaborate then for the one person in the room who doesn't see the fucking big picture. I'll break it down for you, Brittany.
I really don't.
I'll break it down for you, Brittany. Everybody else completely understands exactly what I'm saying. So one word more to describe the all-in-one faucet is completely unnecessary because everybody knows exactly. When I said that, everybody was like, we know exactly what you meant by that. An all-in-one faucet, Brittany, would be a faucet for your it could be for your kitchen, but I think we're gonna roll them out for the bathroom, which would be similar to the soda machine at Jack in the Box, So you could like have a wheel, in your faucet, and you have a wheel of. Wait. No, it's not comedy.
Okay.
So you got you'll have like a tablet or something, like
Right.
a tablet with a screen, and you just pick what you want, You could have like water, You have water on there, and you could have like hot water,
Okay.
cold water.
Warm.
Babe, I'm gonna get there. She's jumping the gun. Yeah, cold water. That comes after hot water. You could have water, cold water. You could adjust the temperature of the water, right there. Up, hotter, 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 colder, colder. Oh, right there, sweet spot. Because like if you have combination skin, like, and so you could do that. Or, so then you like, okay, I select water. And then it starts the water, okay? And then I put my water on my toothbrush, and then I go back and select toothpaste, okay? And then hit the button, and then toothpaste comes out. Okay, stop, that's enough. And you could make it so like it does the little curvy thing like on the toothpaste commercials, because like you could never do that in real life. It'll like go perfect in a little wave and then loop back on itself just like in, you know what I'm saying? And then you brush your teeth, and then more water, and then water there, and then water. And then like, oh, maybe some mouthwash, select mouthwash. The water, back to water to wash out the mouthwash. And then, face wash, select your face wash. Oh, I didn't like that brand. Oh, this is a good face wash right here. Like Noxzema, and it's like water. Okay, hold on. The screen's getting dirty. All right, I see the problem. But you know what I'm saying? Like this could totally work. You could have everything right there, all in one faucet, and like you get your lotion, and then it's like, oh wait,
I wouldn't do that.
was this the hand wash or the lotion or the sanitizer?
Oh.
Ah! And then you could have the same thing in your kitchen. You could have the dish soap and I guess in the water. I guess that's kind of all you need over there.
Yeah, you would. Well, I would want it in the kitchen
Oh.
instead flavored waters and things like that. Like the tortilla.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's not like that.
Oh,
it's
it's not.
for like the soap and the toothpaste and like no.
No,
You-
I wouldn't. I would be too nervous.
there's already that invention. That's the soda machine. That's already a thing.
I want that in my kitchen.
Yeah, no, this is a new invention. This is a new. You're just talking about a smaller version of something that's already been made. That's not how I invent things. I don't just take something that's already been made and smaller it. Okay, that's what everybody wants to do these days. They want to take some shit that already exists, and they want to smaller it, and then they want to be like, "Oh, I invented that." No, all you did, you just took the fucking boombox and smallered it. That's it. I could smaller anything. Okay. Yeah. You don't get fucking no. You're not no. You don't get praise for smallering things. Get at Corey Feldman for sure. Trank is close to crocodile from Russia. Is that a fucking thing? You like to party? Hey man, you like to party? Different spouts. Well, then it's not an all-in-one faucet. Then it's like
And all in two.
I don't know. I mean, you could, but then I kind of feel like that already exists, you know? Because when you go to the bathroom, and then they have that like the sink where the water comes out of, and then there's like a spout that looks exactly like the spout, except it's hella thin. And so, like, if you're really drunk, you can hold your hands in front of the soap thing, and you think water's gonna come out, and you're just like, oh, wrong one. That happens to me one time. Please elaborate. Have no idea what you're talking about. No, all-in-one faucet. You know what I'm talking about. You're describing a replicator. We have them everywhere. See, Spock knows. I bet you guys have the best inventions on Vulcan, right? Is that where Spock's from? Vulcan? Either way, I'm going to leave you with that. That's a dope-ass invention. I would say nobody steal it, but honestly, like if you have the means to bring the all-in-one faucet to life, by all means, do it, you know? But don't even cut me in. I got more ideas in the pike, you know? But actually, I don't think I have them in the pike. I think I have them on a notepad, but I should take them out of the notepad and put them into the pike. And then I could... And then I could say, I got a bunch of ideas in the pike, bro. You don't even know. My pike is overflowing with ideas. I can't even fit any more ideas in that pike. You could reach your hand in there and pull out any idea and have it. Because I'll just put a new idea right in that pike. All right, that's it. I'm going to go. It's starting to get hot in here. I got to turn the air conditioner up. It was 77 degrees when I sat down. And I turned the air conditioner down to 74. And it was still not like knocking it down. Whew, it's hot, and I'm overdressed with this fake zipper. See my name tag? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've been West. I hope you have a great day. If you can, you don't got to try very hard. Go outside, get that good sunshine on your skin. Stay hydrated, though. Get that good air in your lungs. Call someone you haven't called in a while, and let's keep this positivity rolling day and night, 24/7. And I'll be back here tomorrow. Why not? This is fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Say goodnight, Brittany.
Good night.
You're supposed to say goodnight, Brittany.
Good night, Brittany.
I love that. I love her. I love you. You guys have a great day. I am out of